I love that I have three things that I have to remember, and a lot of times I make it through two. So, anyway, so happy Sunday, everybody. Big waves out there. So excited for tonight. So excited for our very special guest. And we just have a really great call or Zoom lined up for you. So, give me a second here. I'm going to share my screen really quickly and run you through just a couple of announcements. And we'll get this going very quickly here. So welcome to our Sunday success session. Excited to have you on here. And if you ever want to know what calls are coming up throughout the week, here is a tip for you. Go take a screenshot, grab this, and you can definitely see the different things that we've got going on. And I'm always open to adjusting it. So if you've got a call that you don't see on here and you want me to have it, well, shoot me a text and we'll add it. And if you want to get announcements, join us on Telegram. New Age Communication 2022 is a great resource for you. And I just want to let you guys know, normally we have a Thursday back office training, and that is paused right now because they're working on the event and all that good stuff, right, in Orlando. So your Thursdays are free now. So you can work an extra hour on Thursdays, grow your business as we move into Orlando. But those trainings will resume on September 1st. Restorix, if you guys haven't seen, buy one, get one free. I know it's always a great time to do a quick detox. This is a great tool for you, so go ahead and grab that. Buy one, get one free for about 10 more days unless we sell out. And this is only for the US. So I'm so sorry, Canada. But if you're local, buy one, get one free. And we'd love for you to take advantage of that. Monday, we've got Verna Brunner that's going to be on New Age Live and talking, I'm guessing, about how she just qualified to go to Tahiti. So that'll be fantastic. And then on Wednesday, we have healthy kids or healthy options that our kids will ask for. So if you've got people on your friends list that have children, start inviting them now, because this could be really, really powerful. I'm guessing we're about to talk about some vitamins and some other things that we can get into our kiddos to help them be healthier. So make sure you take advantage of this. And then I actually didn't say, but we've got Chalk Talk coming up this Tuesday. Hopefully you saw it on the original flyer, but those are always super powerful. So make sure you jump on there Tuesday afternoon at noon. Definitely very powerful training with Coach Palmer. But tonight we have a very, very special guest, Deb Schneider. So guys, if you don't know Deb, she is a phenomenal leader from Canada. She has a successful and lengthy career in network marketing. So she comes to us with a ton of wisdom, top earner with New Age, huge supporter and encourager. But one of the things that I love the most about Deb is how positive and triumphant she is through change. So, since I've known her and, kind of, if you look at a little bit of a history of her business, she came to us through Nucerity, and they had a huge company change and she thrived. And then we had another company change and name change, all those kind of things, and she thrived. And throughout every single change that I have seen that I've known Deb, she embraces it and she grows through it. And so it's such a powerful lesson that I want to be better at. So I'm excited to hear from her tonight. And Deb, thank you so much for being here. I believe I have you. Are you Diamond Trout?
I am Diamond Trout.
Okay, I can see you
with
now.
The flamingo.
All right, hold on. I got to spotlight you because my little eyes can't see you. Love it. Okay, so I know you have something really special lined up for us tonight, and it's starting right here. I wish we all brought our flamingos and we could have joined you with that. So first of all, thank you. Thank you for jumping on here. There's no connection, just so you guys know, there's no connection between Deb and I, other than we're two people that love the team and love helping others. And I just so appreciate you jumping on here and helping us this evening. And I was hoping, I know you've got something special lined up for us, but before you kick that off, would you share your story with us tonight?
I would love to. And that flamingo is part of my story.
Okay.
So 15 years ago, I was working in the corporate world. My husband was working in the corporate world. And we live in a really beautiful place of the world. It's called the Okanagan. It's 37 here. It is hot. We're surrounded by green, beautiful lakes. They're covered in boats. Well, we never got to go out there because, you know, in the corporate world, it was a blackout period. We worked in the most incredible, we'd see all the tourists out on the lake. So I just got off the lake. And so out there, being able to be at a yacht club, not having to go back up where everybody backs up and it takes 6 hours, but to be able to go on the lake whenever you want, with whoever you want, on whatever day. And so I couldn't do that before. Sundays, ever had Sunday sick days? Where it's you're so sick because you know what you have to do Monday. Mondays weren't pleasant for me. I was either hiring, firing, or finding out some devastating thing that was happening in the corporation. So Sundays were work because I was already, okay, what have I got to do this week? It was my only day off if I had Sundays off. And my husband did graveyard shifts and afternoon shifts and did that for 25 years. So he's going to bed, getting ready for graveyard shifts, and everybody's on the lake. So my little flamingo, my little freedom was what I really looked for, and my husband looked for years. We didn't have freedom. We were working hard to secure our future, to secure that our family would be okay. Does that sound familiar? It does. So that's the part of the story. I was on that hamster wheel. And you know, I could tell you my story for hours because we all have such incredible stories. But it got to a point where I can't see where we're going anymore. What is the point, right? Was getting sick. One time I got really sick and I passed out at work because I usually did work 7 days a week, 12-hour days. And in that emergency, I got a call. I got a call from the head of the company that I worked for. And the CEO said, where are you? I said, I'm actually in an emergency. I've had some few things happen. And she said, when will you be back in your office? And yeah, after no sick days, no time off for many, many years, helping run this company. And so my husband and I looked at each other and went, I think that's the writing. I think that's telling us it's time to do something different. So why are we dabbling in these little businesses and we've really never looked at network marketing at what it could be? So this is what I know, Andrea. We had to change. And change doesn't really scare me. It gets me excited. I'm not sure if the butterfly and the excitement is nerves or whatever, but change is good. And T.L. Buchberger, I always go to say her wrong name, T.L. would always say, change is good, donkey. Change is good. And we have to do it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about change because I needed to change if I wanted to succeed. And don't be scared of it. We're going to talk about mindset. We're going to talk about a few things. So I don't just pull it out of my hat. I really research things when we look at this. And I've been doing this call for Australia, Canada, Mexico this week, talking about mindset matters because mindset is everything. So I'm going to go for my sunglasses and I'm going to go to my glasses and I'm going to talk a little bit about how mindset matters. You know, research shows mindset plays a massive role in our whole life outcome. We all know that to be true, right? Therefore, by understanding and adapting and shifting our mindset, you can improve your health, decrease your stress, and become more resilient to life challenges. And how about taking your new age business that could really change all of your lives in every way to the next level? We can do it. Now, don't get overwhelmed. Don't get all hold back and go, oh, it's not for me. I'm not the one. We're going to talk a little bit about that. How do we change? Mindset is your belief, your values, your attitudes about yourself, the world, and it also shapes how you experience the world and how you see it. Is life happening to you, for you? Are you stuck in all your ways? Do you have old-fashioned beliefs? Are you an optimist? Are you a pessimist? Are you a realist? All different mindsets formed, did you know, from your past experiences. As an entrepreneur, most of you know that, but a lot of people in the world don't. guess what? You can change it. You can change your mindset. You can change your beliefs. So I'm going to talk about 5 small steps, not big ones. We're even going to talk about here. I used to be the all or nothing girl when I was in my 30s, 40s. When I got to 50, I'm like, hello, how's that working for you? You know, where it come to Thursday and maybe your diet or your exercise plan. No, I'm all in, or oh, I'm out. I'll start next Monday. If you just made small shifts in everything you do, let's talk about it a little bit. So number 1, challenge your limiting beliefs. We all have them. We all have them from what do they say, age 5 on. And we all have those limiting beliefs. And those who challenge them and overcome them, do you know you'll reach some pretty incredible goals in your life? And you can really change a lot about what your dreams look like and how they come true. Those who continue to live in their negative patterns, unfortunately, might be stuck. And do you know that most people that aren't entrepreneurs, even some entrepreneurs, don't even realize they have limiting beliefs? So congratulations if you know you do and you're working on that. It's really, really important. You know, it's the stories we tell ourselves. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. I'm shy. I'm overweight. I'm not successful. I procrastinate. I'm lazy. I never finish anything. If you say so, if you keep saying so, that will become your reality. We need to change that too. So we need to change and replace that by empowering beliefs. But here's the truth. It's far more comfortable being shy, overweight, procrastinating. That's where your body and your brain is going to want to take you. So understand that that's a natural thing that happens. You're going to go to your comfort zone, and your brain and your body is going to try to take you right back to your limiting beliefs and hold you there. But we're smarter than that, aren't we? You guys, our mind works every minute of the day to take us back there, and you need to come up with a strategy to stop that. So slowly rebuilding a positive set of affirmations, self-talk, and being strong. So I came from the corporate world, and it was a very challenging corporate world, but it's not quite like being an entrepreneur, because as an entrepreneur, if it's to be, it's up to me. In the corporate world, you still have that structure that we think gives us security. But so you really have to work on this. It's the 6 inches between your ears that can really hold you back from everything that you could ever imagine in your life. So I'm going to tell you what I did. There are 2 words that I use. I still use today. This is something I constantly have to work on. The world's a little crazy. I have to rephrase things to this day to really help my mindset stay where it needs to be, at a higher standard than I want it. I don't want it to be at a low standard. So the 2 words, delete, delete. So as soon as that little person gets on my shoulder or in my head, it's my voice and says, you're not good at this. You're never going to take your business to where you want to. Nobody's going to want to join you in a pandemic. Delete, delete. I will say it out loud, as long as no one's in front of me. I will say it in my mind constantly. I have for 12 years. I believe I got it from Jack Canfield. Nothing's original. Delete, delete, and then rephrase it. So I'm not good at this. Delete, delete. Not staying in my mind. I'm stronger than that. I'm getting better every day, and I'm unstoppable. I was nobody special. When I started this business, I was just a person that wanted more for my family and my whole future. And so I had to work constantly on the change in my head, and I still do to this day. Number 2, face your fears. Face your fears. The most incredible feeling when you can walk through your fear and get to the other side. And so often our fears are so small, but it's a destructive emotion. And it's overcoming in a major step towards how to change mindset and succeed. You know, Tony Robbins was on all week. I'm not sure if very many people saw it. There was a million people taking his free course this week, trying to figure out how to change their life, right? How to build a business, all of that was quite fascinating. And he teaches that every decision is based on 2 decisions. So I want you to really think about this as you go through your business and your life: pleasure and pain. Okay. So if there's more pain in your workout than there is pleasure, you're going to find many excuses why not to go work out on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. But if the pleasure and your vision of what's going to come from that workout is bigger, then you go. So your vision of whether it's a class reunion, whether it's fitting into an outfit for a conference, all of those things, you'll go to workout. Geez, is that what Andrea and Brent talk about all the time? What's your why? What's your vision? Is it clear? What's your dream? You know what? That isn't something they just made up. There's so much proof about what you have to see with your vision. You got to smell it. You got to taste it. You got to feel it. You have to have a clear vision with emotion attached with the pleasure, because limiting beliefs are, when you step out, painful. So what is the pleasure that you can get that? So for building a network marketing business, my fears, like so many, for reaching out to new people is a 9 out of 10. And so many of you look at leaders that are getting to be officer, or Andrea or Brent, and seeing their success and go, well, they have no fear. Oh, yes, they do. They have the same actually fears. They're just determined to change that. Why? Because their goals and their dreams are a 10. So my fears are a 9. But I, in my mind, know my vision, my goals, my dreams are a 10. My vision is a 10. My dreams to beat fear are a 10, not a 9. So my pleasure is more than my pain. So you need that clear vision of what your dreams are. And I was speaking to Australia and I said, okay, don't think it has to be owning an island. Some people go, I can't dream. I don't know what it is. Your dreams are so big. Mine aren't that big. They are. They're being what average people can't get because of this business. I get to be on the lake when I want. I get to be with my husband when I want. When we both worked, our shift work was, we never saw each other. We never got to be with the family. I missed so many weddings and so many different things in the corporate world because I couldn't get time off. But now I get to choose who I'm with, where I'm with. So really, really, when your leaders are talking about what your dreams are, you really need to figure out, it wasn't because my fears were small. They were large. They still are. Because as you go, your fears can get even larger. But my vision, my why, my dreams were big enough. And they continue to be. They continue to be. And of course, my dreams and vision have changed completely because I reached everything on my vision board. I've gotten all the things that I ever wanted. However, what lights me up at 63, it will at 73, it will at 83, and it will at 93, is watching other people and knowing that I had a little bit when I helped them get to their dreams. That lights Ken and I up like nothing I could ever imagine, and so fulfilling. And did you know the number one reason people fail in network marketing, and the reason most, they'll maybe sign up and they won't even start, or maybe they won't sign up? It's fear. It's fear. They want a different life, but aren't willing to do anything to change. Change is good, donkey. Change is really good. And what if those subtle little changes? Because the fear of what others think, we can help you with that. The fear of failure, we can help you with that. That's what we do. And the constant battle of fear and dreams, well, we can help you dream at a 10, not a 9 where your fears are. That is key. So fear can really give regrets. And there's a test you can do, a really kind of cool thing tonight. Go sit on your patio, sit in a rocking chair and pretend you're 80 years old. If you're 80 years old and you've gone through life as you have now, do you have any regrets? If you don't, fantastic. But when I had this business in my hands, I could not do it because I knew I would look back and go, I wish I had. I wish I'd been a little stronger. I wish I'd done what I said I was going to do. And so I look back quite often with my team and I say, I've got a couple of regrets in my life. I don't get sad on them. It pushes me to realize I don't want regrets. And I'm just going to share one. It's the silliest little one you ever could imagine. But at 15 years old, I had to take a bus 10 miles into school. And I would pass this restaurant. And in Canada, we have a restaurant called A&W. It's orange and brown. And in those days, the girls were the cutest, we thought. Brown and orange uniforms. They had a little cap. They had a little change thing on the side. They rode roller skates. They were the coolest girls. They were the coolest girls. And I'd go to school every day and go, oh, I'd love to work there. I'd love to work there. But I let the fear come in. I don't know how to roller skate. I don't know how to count change. What if I drop the tray of root beer and it falls on the way to the car? So I overthink that whole process. Do you know that years later, I'm like, I wish I'd done that. I wish I conquered that. I'd be so proud of myself. That's fulfillment, right? But no. So it is one of those little regrets along the way that has propelled me to go, that ain't going to happen again, right? And I'm going to tell you what I really believe is your fears will circle around many times in life. So the count and change, well, I ended up in a retail management where I had to count a lot of change and I was really good at it, right? I got good at it. At first, I wasn't good at it. And then as I went to university, one of my practicums, I had to teach roller skating. I wasn't good at it, but I had to get good at it. So I truly believe every fear that I've ever had in life comes back to haunt me. So why don't I just walk through it now? And I get on the other side, it's like, my gosh, feels so good, right? And it's just our body trying to protect us. Delete. Don't let that happen. Okay. So a couple more things really quick. A shift in perspective. Don't make this so hard. Don't make this overwhelming. Small shifts. You do small shifts with your mindset. Look what happens. And do you see obstacles? Do you see opportunities? What are you looking at? So I had a gal in our business last week. And there's been lots of, the world's crazy and there's been lots of challenges. Well, someone quit in our team and that's their journey, right? And then, someone had quit a month ago and that's their journey. And she said, oh, the writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall. I'm Titanic. I'm going down. We're going down. I went, well, I don't see that wall. That's not the wall I'm looking at. And I'm not stupid. I'm not ignorant. I just choose to be around people that lift me up, and I only see the wall that's positive. And it's a big wall. There's so much positive on that wall. I think, Melinda, you got to look at the right wall. Like, I don't want to look at someone's wall where it's got negative coming in and my goodness, the world's crazy. We could see negative all day long, but who wants to live in that world, right? So, I've always used things like, I have words in front of me. You can see them all behind me too. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. I've worn bracelets. I do affirmations. Like, I got to keep my head full of beautiful things and I got to believe and because that's the only difference. It really is. So your self-talk, your mantra. And last but not least, surround yourself by like-minded people that lift you up. And yes, you'll lift them up also, but it's about this. It's about this community. And yeah, Andrea, we may not be on the same team, but we are on the same team. We are in the same game. We're looking at the same wall. We lift each other up the whole time. And that's what this journey is all about. When you give and you have servant leadership, you'll always get things back that you're so surprised that will change your life and everyone's life around. So my great honor to come and to chat with all of you tonight and just hopefully light you up and understand it's all in your head.
Well, that was incredible, Deb. I was typing furiously because I'm like, I want to remember everything. So I'm going to have to listen to the recording and do my best to get all of that. But that was super powerful. I am so grateful for you. And I love being on this team with you. And I love that we get to look at a beautiful, uplifting, positive wall. But I have to say one thing. Did you happen to mention, like, was I hearing things when you said 63?
No, I'm 63.
Well, you are gorgeous.
Oh.
But I think that like you should like, I don't know if they have contests where that you can enter where people guess your age and like you can win $1 million when they're wrong, because I don't think anyone like claim every minute. Like I always say, people will say, oh, like, you know, they'll call you a different age on your birthday, right? Like happy 29th. And I'm like, no, I'm not giving up 1 minute. I want every minute. So claim every minute. But dang, you look good, woman. So
We have some good products, Andrea.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna go roll. Like I'm like, when's the last time I rolled? I'm gonna get back on that because I want to look just like you. So thank you so much for your wisdom. Thank you so much for your generosity with your time. And guys, help me give a great big thank you to Deb. Appreciate you and love you guys. Hope to see you all week on the Coach's Corner. And I hope you have a great Sunday evening. So thank you, Deb. Appreciate you.
Deb.
Thank you, Deb. Amazing job.
Amazing, amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you, Deb.
Awesome,
Awesome,
awesome.
awesome.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Beautiful,
Deb.
Deb.